Billy Beige here. I took another nap today after work and I woke up and surprise, Mattel showed off more Street Sharks for San Diego Comic-Con and I was happy that the pre-orders for Dr. Paranoid, Big Slamoo and Streaks went up. Uh I wasn't expecting to see I mean like, you should expect to see more toys at from a toy show, but I was expecting to see more Street Sharks already, maybe like a month down the line or whatever, but hey, show them off. I'm here for it. And if you didn't know, Dr. Paranoid, Big Slamoo, and Streaks are up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store, Walmart, and Amazon. And again, for me, Amazon had where they delivered first. Just saying. Big Bad Toy Store was real close second there. If you're wanting to get them as fast as possible, but like they're all going to deliver. So just a little side bit there. But so far we have Ripster, Jab, and Slash, Dr. Paranoid, Big Slamoo, Blades, Slash Streaks. It's a fun name thing there with him. But they showed off Killamari, Slobster, thankfully, and he looks so good. I love Slobster's like my favorite. I don't know why I love the Slobster. Maybe it's because it reminds me of a crawfish a little bit, and also a lobster. Kind of bottom feeder stuff. Neither here nor there. But so fun fact: Killamari Slobster was part of the original Series One '94 Street Sharks. They also showed off Moby Lick, my favorite pool toy as a kid. Uh, Ravenous Ripster. Some people were like, "Who's that?" It's Ravenous Ripster. He's got like the fun kind of. He doesn't have an earring. He's got a fin ring, ha, and he's got some kind of a little bit of battle damage, I guess you'd say, with some red markings on his arms. He comes with like a harpoon gun that breaks in half. That's what the original figure had, and well, because Ripster punches stuff. He's got some not brass knuckles. I don't know if brass knuckles are cool anymore. I mean, like they're illegal, but like, hey, it's cool on a toy. It's awesome on a toy. Just saying. But those two, well, were from Series Three of the original Street Shark. So just bear with me on this one. Then they showed Manta Man, which is cool as hell. Manta Man was just the figure. The old figure had where it was really obviously all of them lacked articulation, but like man, he had no arm. This one looks like it has arm articulation. The manta wing itself, or it has where it looks like it's going to be like a softer plastic and be able to move around with his arms and stuff, which is really cool. I'm excited for that. Then there was Slugger Slamoo, so it's really just big Slamoo with boxing trunks on and with boxing gloves. Those two originally were from Series 4 Street Sharks. So we've jumped from the first wave to the third wave and the fourth wave for figures that are coming out. Who knows what order these are coming out? They showed off at San Diego Comic Con, but still, those look like complete figures. There, it's not like that's like a resin prototype. Uh, maybe they have where they're just like the paint samples from going ahead and like doing like the injection molding, test injection stuff like that, and paint samples and stuff like that. Maybe it's just that, but they look like I could pick them up and play with them right there. I'm super excited about that. But with those coming out, I'm kind of speculating, but also kind of like wishing. I'm back to wish listing right here, wishing what figures will come out next. Because again, Series 1, 3, 4, they've stepped into, they've pulled out from there. Also, Pool Shark Ripster is still up for to buy on Mattel Creations. He was also from Series 4. Just another tidbit out there. But back to it. I don't think I don't think we're gonna see any of Series 2 figures yet. I feel like all the Series 2 stuff, because Series 2 Street Sharks, which was kind of crazy. They went from, here's a bunch of, the Street Sharks figures. Series 2 was like, here's the repaints instantly. Those were all metallic or just like a little bit different color there. Dr. Paranoid had a blue armor. I don't think we're going to see those. I don't think those are going to be the ones that like come next unless it's like convention exclusives, Mattel Creation exclusives, God forbid a store exclusive like, Walmart, Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store has where their only way to get those. I'm 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 gonna pass on that fan channel stuff there on that. I hope that doesn't happen, but hey, it is what it is. I don't think we're gonna jump all the way to Series 5 of Sharks, Night Fighters, where it was just, glow in the dark. It had new molds and stuff, but it was glow in the dark figures. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we've gone far enough into this line, new 30th anniversary line to jump into glow in the dark. I don't think we're gonna jump to Series 6 of Street Sharks. Street Sharks in space, Space Force Street Sharks. I don't think we're jumping there yet. I got no problem with Space Force Street Sharks because they're cool, and also like those original figures were the end of the line, so there is such a low number of those figures. If you want like a Power Arm Ripster or a Steel Jaw Jab or a Battle Claw Streaks, some of those can get really, really prices in the hundreds, if not more, sometimes, depending on what people are asking for them. But like, yeah, Space Force, real expensive. I don't think we're gonna get those, but I think we'll get the more normal. Is fun to say for a line with anthropomorphic sharks. The more normal figure. So I think Rocks, the rock and roll shark, could be next. I would be super excited to get him. I don't know if they'll do like the Planet Hair, but I mean, like that was a big thing. Probably, I mean, from what they've done so far, he'll probably have uh, the real feel hair there for his awesome mane. Um, I think we could definitely get streaks, the slap shot streaks from Series 3. This is the one that had where it was basically like like I said, like street hockey streaks. He had like a street hockey mask. He had where he had an actual like twisting action feature instead of just like the first version of blade slash streaks, where that you would just push a little thing on his arm and his claws would come out. This one actually had where it did like a slap shot, like he was striking a puck action, and a makeshift kind of like sea junk slash stuff a shark would eat stick. It's it's hard to find him with like the actual mask, but I think that would be a cool one. That would be one that would be neat to see. I know at first I was very against Radical Benz because I was like, okay, he's just a human guy. But if we're getting all this stuff, you know what? I'm okay with getting a human character, and I'm okay with Radical Benz. He's starting to grow on me again. He's cool. Radical Benz is cool. I'll take a Radical Benz. Definitely, definitely want Reptile or Riptile or however you want to pronounce him. The eel monster. I think he would be a really cool figure. He's again, he has where he's not too outlandish. I think he would be awesome to get. If we get Rocks, I feel like they would balance it out by doing Riptile next. That would be a good balance there to keep good versus bad equal a little bit. And then I don't because there's I think we get like a big figure or vehicle. I mean, if they have where they're going this deep so far, and I mean, like I didn't expect to see this many figures at San Diego Comic Con. I think, and I want Mecho Shark. We gotta get Mecho Shark. Mecho Shark would be so cool. I don't care if I have to go to MattelCreations.com if it's on there, or what. I want a Mecho Shark. I feel like they could use it twice. They could do like the toy colors. They could do the show colors. I feel like eventually we're gonna get the show colors on this stuff, but like I want that Mecho Shark so bad. Out of the other stuff, it was a bunch of there were some vehicles in Street Sharks. I don't know if they were iconic enough to be like those the first vehicle for the 30th anniversary if they do a vehicle. I don't think the Shark Force jet would be one. I don't think the Shark Force tank would be one. I don't think the Sharkcopter would be the one they're going to go, "Hey, let's put it out." It's got to be that Shark Cruiser 4x4, that monster truck shark car. that is probably what we would get first because it just has where it's the big boy. Oh, excuse me. It's the big boy. It's the cool thing. It's iconic. It's what is visually awesome about this line. I think that would be the vehicle that they would do first if they do any vehicles for Street Sharks. Um, I don't know if we'll ever get like the Ripster Slobster motorcycles, or it would be funny to see them redo the Streaks kind of RC uh wired motorcycle thing they did and just do that again. I doubt that's never gonna happen. And I think the only thing they could possibly pull out of left field that I I mean, I don't need it if they did it, was that giant Ripster figure that was a mail away. If they ever did that, if they ever made like because I think that was like if they made these are like 6-inch figures. If they did a 12-inch Ripster for whatever reason, I might try to get it because it would be that ridiculous thing. That was a really cool thing that Street Sharks did back in the day. It's hard to it's hard to get. It'd be neat to see, but like that's that's my wish list. That's why I think's coming next, or like would be next to be shown. Because again, they have where they're more tame. They're more like I don't want to say yeah yeah. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say they're more safe to be like, hey yeah, this isn't getting too far in the weeds. But like man, I want a Doctor Pirannoid in blue armor. I I really would love to see the Doctor Pirannoid that what wave was that? I think that was the yeah, it was wave 4 Dr. Pirannoid where it's power bite Pirannoid where it's he's got like I think it's like the future armor where they went through time. That'd be another one. I don't think that would come right on the heels of the current Dr. Pirannoid, but neither here nor there. Tell me what you think down below in the comments. What do you think's next? What do you think's next? What do you think of these reveals from San Diego Comic Con? What do you want to see? Like it's a lot they can do with this line. I don't know if they would do Extreme Dinosaurs tossed into this or do it as a separate thing, but could be maybes. Who knows? We'll see. But this has been Billy Beige. Uh, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.